The secret psychology nobody tells you is that rejection always activates the same brain regions as physical pain. I learned this the hard way, standing in a crowded room, feeling like I'd been punched in the gut. 3 years ago, I pitched my dream project to a room full of investors. I'd rehearsed for weeks. My hands were sweating, my heart pounding. When they said no, I literally felt my chest cave in. That night, I couldn't sleep, not because of lost revenue, but because it hurt. Here's what blew my mind. Dr. Naomi Eisenberger at UCLA put people in fMRI scanners and had them experience social rejection while playing a virtual ball-tossing game. The same anterior cingulate cortex that lights up when you burn your hand, it lit up exactly the same way when someone was left out. Your brain doesn't differentiate between a broken bone and a broken heart. So when you say rejection hurts, you're not being dramatic, you're being biologically accurate. I remember reading about a study where people who took Tylenol, actual acetaminophen, reported feeling less emotional pain from rejection over time. It wasn't a cure, but it proved how deeply wired this response is. We're tribal animals. For our ancestors, exile meant death. Your nervous system still treats no like a life or death threat. But here's the twist. Once you understand that rejection is a biological reflex, not a judgment of your worth, everything changes. You stop personalizing it. You realize the pain is just a signal, an ancient alarm system trying to protect you. And here's the beautiful paradox. The same mechanism that makes rejection sting is the one that makes connection so profound. I think of J.K. Rowling, rejected by 12 publishers before Bloomsbury took a chance on Harry Potter. She said each rejection felt like a small death, but she kept going because she understood that the no wasn't about her. It was about their risk tolerance. She reframed rejection as redirection, and that shift turned her pain into purpose. The deepest insight? Research shows that the more you expose yourself to rejection, the less power it has over you. It's called emotional inoculation. Each time you survive a no, your brain rewires itself to see it as information, not injury. You build a new neural pathway that says, this hurts, but I'm still here. I'm still whole. And that realization is more liberating than any acceptance. In 1954, a psychologist named Elliot Aronson ran an experiment where people who made a clumsy mistake were actually more likable than those who were perfect. Flawlessness intimidates. Vulnerability connects. The moment you accept rejection as part of being human, not a flaw in you, you become magnetic. I've seen this transform salespeople, artists, even lovers. Think about your own life. Every rejection you've ever faced, the job you didn't get, the person who didn't text back, the opportunity that closed, each one taught you something. Maybe it redirected you, maybe it built resilience, or maybe it just showed you that you could survive something you thought would break you. That's not failure, that's armor, and you earned every piece of it. When people don't understand this, they play small. They avoid applying for the promotion. They stay silent in meetings. They never ask for the date. They live half lives, terrified of a feeling that's just a biological hiccup. I've seen brilliant friends fade into mediocrity because they couldn't stomach a no. The cost isn't the rejection, it's the life you never lived because you were afraid of temporary pain. Rejection isn't a verdict, it's a vibration in your nervous system. The pain is real, but so is your ability to move through it. Every no is a step toward the yes that's meant for you. If this hit home, subscribe, because next week I'm revealing the psychology of why people pleasers always attract the wrong relationships. And trust me, it's not what you think. Follow for more mind-blowing psychology facts every day.